Good morning. And let's begin by getting into our mindful bodies. At this point in our class, you will probably understand what this means. We're looking for our strong, straight, comfortable posture. Inhaling deeply as we stretch up and out. Let's bring in our several other anchors. Let's begin with listening. And just noticing the sounds within and without. And stretching our awareness further and further. Listening for sounds outside the practice room. And greeting each one we encounter with gratitude and compassion. Let's continue with a body scan, focusing our awareness on our feet, where they plant on the floor or mattress, and sending our awareness up the legs, noticing any spots of discomfort and pain, and just spending a couple moments breathing into where we may have any discomfort or a lack of ease and flow in our bodies. Relaxing the abdomen, stretching up the back, but relaxing the shoulders, and relaxing the face and hands. I keep them palm up on my lap or palm down. You can keep them hanging loosely at your sides as well. Again, focusing on relaxing the hands, the belly, breathing deeply and relaxing the shoulders, and relaxing the face. And let's spend a moment here getting comfortable, getting grounded. Just saying hello to this complete person presented to us at this moment. The body trying to focus and concentrate, the mind joining, and all the while surrounding all of this effort with loving gratitude and compassion. So the heart is definitely present and leading the way. Let's call our attention today to our thoughts and feelings. And this is in response to some listener emails as well. So the question was, during practice, all that comes to mind for me are all the things I need to get done before I can relax. So I can't end up focusing during our practice. And so that is an excellent anchor for us to use. That is the anchor of our busy thoughts. And generally, they are either worrying or planning or obsessing about past things we can't control. So let's invite into our practice space right now our thoughts and emotions. And with one flavor in particular, what are the things that I think I need in order to feel complete, in order to be happy, in order for me to claim my birthright, which is feeling like an entity worthy of giving and receiving unconditional love? What are the things that I think stand in my way? Now, of course, all of these things are delusions and illusions. Nothing stands in the way of claiming our birthright. We are worthy of giving and receiving unconditional love. And the more we do it, the easier it gets. But lots of ego thoughts get in the way, and let's bring those up now. Maybe you need this much money, you need this much security, you need to be loved by such a person, you need to be a certain weight, you name it. We impose lots of impossible conditions where we require the control of others in order to procure our own sense of self-worth and happiness, and it is all a very fruitless path. So, during the course of our practice, let's bring it all in. This is a safe place to explore our deepest delusions and illusions, and we all carry them. Maybe you need to be respected more. And as each thought and emotion arises, let's greet it with the mantra that we have been practicing so far in 2024. Let's inhale the remembrance, because at this point, we're hoping that is muscle memory of our true strength. Inhaling the muscle memory of the truth, which is that we are already worthy of unconditional love and support, and we are already worthy of giving it. And as we exhale, let's commit to exhaling anything we think stands in the way. We may not understand what that is. We don't need perfect psychoanalysis for this to start working at a very deep level. But we feel certain things: shame, fear, lack of abundance. So let's exhale those things, because they are delusions that interfere with our true vocation. I already have about 4 enormous things coming to mind that I'm really struggling with right now. So this intention came at a perfect time for me, and I really appreciate how that works, where a participant in this class or a viewer on YouTube will send me something. I'm like, oh yeah, me too. And that just goes to show how connected we are. Again, with each inhalation, reminding ourselves of the truth that we are already worthy, and exhaling what doesn't serve, even if we don't understand the thoughts. Exhale what you are aware of. Overwhelming feelings of inadequacy, shame, fear, worry, anything like that. There is such great value in consciously applying our intention to remind ourselves of this truth. And it may feel like we're faking it till we make it, or we're trying to perform some hocus pocus on our damaged psyches, but that's not the case. What our inhalation mantra is an antidote to counteract the amount of negative self-sabotaging thinking that we're engaging in sort of under the surface all day long. And the longer you meditate, the more you'll become aware of that undercurrent of thought. So, you're busy with your activities, but then there's something else deeper, and it may be producing feelings of anxiety or worry. If you explore that, that's a pretty toxic minefield. And so, when we consciously affirm the intentions that we want to manifest, we are undoing what we're doing to ourselves otherwise all day long, and maybe all night. We want to lay more positive intentions that are supportive, so we can be our highest and best, offering our highest and best to ourselves and others. If you notice me drinking here, it's because I got a bad cold and I'm trying not to cough or sneeze during our practice. What are the things I think I need to feel safe? Do I need a certain amount of money? Do I need a certain amount of relationships or my body to look a certain way? What's the minimum I think I need to be acceptable to this world? And how ridiculous are those conditions? How ridiculous. Laugh gently with ourselves, guys. Laugh gently. Be compassionate for our frailties and our weakness because we're not alone. You may notice that some of the conditions we impose on our security are completely ridiculous when brought to light. And it's that act of bringing them to light in our meditation practice that allows us to release them. We bring the darkness into the light and it vanishes. It vanishes because the light's there. Anything we think we can bury, we cannot. It just digs deeper and becomes insidious. So bring it out. During our meditation, this is a safe place to focus and release, to allow whatever arises to happen without shame, without judgment for thoughts you think you should be finished with. Maybe we're noticing we're repeating a pattern we didn't want to get back into. Oh no, we are human and this is what happens to us. So cradle yourself and inhale deeply and remind ourselves of our true strength, our true worthiness. Our journeys on this planet are so short. You know, if you compare us to the life of a tree or a rock or a mountain, we're just here for a blip. So let's have a little fun and cut ourselves some slack. And by having a little fun, I don't mean, going out and being self-destructive. I mean like taking care of ourselves, being really compassionate for where we feel we have failed ourselves and others, the community. And as we inhale, I invite you to embrace a feeling of what it is like to be loved unconditionally. Just hold that for a moment and slowly exhale. And let's repeat that pattern, exhaling any thoughts and feelings that conflict with this truth of our worthiness. Thank you for meeting with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of day. I invite you over the week to bring about this practice daily or more than once a day. It takes quite a bit of work to counteract maybe decades of pretty negative self talk. So let's get busy with something different. And just a reminder, we have no class next week on Easter Sunday. I wish you an excellent holiday and I look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks. Thank you.